That is so good.
Soup is amazing.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Savor with Neil, where we savor food and experiences together. So today's Sunday, and I figure let's do something that's comforting and very hearty. So we're gonna make chicken tinola today. It's one of my favorite Filipino dishes. It's essentially chicken cooked in chicken like broth with lots of ginger, garlic, and also some veggies. So it's definitely gonna be one of those comfort food that will definitely give you nice energy, especially on a Sunday, like on a Sunday winter day, like here in Toronto. It's pretty chilly outside still, and there's nothing more comforting like on a Sunday dinner like chicken tinola. So it's a Filipino dish. It's one of my actually top 3 favorite dishes from the Philippines. Alright guys, so just in case you stumble upon my channel today, I'm not a professional chef and I'm not a trained chef. Pretty much I just do this for fun. Okay, so yeah, so I love sharing my recipes, and I feel like if there's something that's like really good or delicious, why not share it with everyone, right? So so that's what I'm doing with my chicken tinola recipe. So a little savor twist with regards to my recipe. There's different variations of it. So some people put coconut milk in it to make it more creamier. But for today, I'm just gonna stick with the chicken broth. All right. I just want something that's a bit like lighter in volume. All right. And 2 things that I'm usually put in my tinola is, one is the green papaya, so it's an unripe papaya. All right, and the other one is lemongrass, so it'll give it that like citrus like taste to the chicken broth, and also has that citrus taste to the chicken as well. So it's definitely gonna be more refreshing and it'll be more comforting. Okay, so love the smell of lemongrass. All right, okay, so let's get started prepping. So for the chicken tinola, we have garlic, we have chicken stock base, some chilies. I'm just gonna stick with 2 because I'm gonna have some with my dad as well, so I don't wanna have it like too spicy so that my dad won't be able to eat it. Lemongrass, onion, ginger, malunggay, which is called moringa as well, moringa leaves, green papaya, unripe papaya. So we have skinless, boneless chicken thighs, okay? And also I added some chicken wings as well. It's good to have like some bone in there as well. It'll give it more flavor. Chicken broth, pepper to taste, fish sauce, and also olive oil. Okay, so to prep, it's usually gonna take 5 minutes. It's gonna be quick and easy. And as well, make your chicken like actual like bite sizes with the chicken thighs. Then you can easily have everything cooked in like 20 minutes. Okay, so it's a very quick, easy 1-pot recipe. It'll take like around 5 minutes to prepare, and then 20 minutes max if you have like the chicken thighs in like bite-sized pieces. All right, so we'll do the garlic. Okay, and we're gonna use our food processor to save us time. All right, in goes the garlic. In goes the onion. Peel the ginger. So guys, as you know, I just started vlogging, right, with my YouTube channel, and I've noticed actually that it's hard to multitask for me, to actually like be talking and also like cooking at the same time. So yeah, so just excuse myself if I'm quiet in a few like segments or in a few places, because I'm just trying to focus. Like, I don't want to cut my fingers off with a knife or accidentally peel my skin off. So yeah, so I'm just trying to focus. Okay, so I'm still getting used to the multitasking part when it comes to talking on the camera, looking at the camera, and also like doing doing and then also preparing or doing stuff as well with the food. So, all right. If you guys are a professional vlogger and you're watching this, like, please give me some good tips, okay? I'd love to like learn how to like actually like multitask effectively. Okay, so I did like a big size medium. Actually it's a pretty medium sized ginger. Tinola is about like having that really rich ginger flavor, so you definitely want a lot of like ginger in your tinola recipe, okay? Okay, just put everything here. So instead of going back to the garbage, I learned that from Rachel Ray. So shout out to Rachel Ray. So for the lemongrass, just cut off the tips. Okay. Oh wow, it smells so good. Just, you know what? Like, it's so nice and citrusy and very refreshing smell to it. So yeah, let's wash it first. Okay. I should have washed it first actually before I cut it, but whatever. All good, right? Okay, cut a few pieces here, right? Okay. All right, next thing is, so I always do my veggies first, and then after that, I do the meat last, okay? Okay, so next thing is the papaya. We have to peel this papaya, so let's wash it first, okay? The sticker is hard to remove, so I just use a knife with it. So let's start peeling the papaya. Oh wow, it's nice green unripe papaya. So I just got it from the Asian grocery store close by to our home. And in case if you don't have any papayas, there's also we also use called sayote. So it's another kind of vegetable that you can substitute instead of papaya, all right? And for sure, if you can't find any sayote or green papaya, then you can just, you know, and if you can't find the Moringa leaves, which is the Malunggay leaves in Filipino, then you can substitute in just spinach, all right? So that's also another good substitute. All right, so you can always just play around with it if depending on the season, depending on what's available in your groceries or where you're at, so you can still enjoy it. But the most important for me with regards to this recipe is the ginger flavor, so that's very important. And if you don't have lemongrass, you don't need to put that in as well, but it just adds an extra nice, comforting, citrusy freshness to the dish. So I wonder if there's any like electric peelers, guys. I know there's a manual one. I think you stick it into like a machine and then you just kind of go like this and then it peels for you. But I wonder if there's an actually electric one. I think that would be a really good investment, right? So to do, because that would just save you a lot of time. Okay, almost there, guys. I'm always scared of actually like peeling my skin off with a skin peeler. Imagine, like, that would just seem like it'd be very painful. So I need to focus on this while I'm actually like peeling this, so I don't do that in front of you guys, especially. That would not be a good look. It's a pretty big papaya, so we're not gonna put in all of it. We have to cut it into small pieces, okay? And we're not gonna use all of it because it's too much. Oh, so a little trick is if there's like a little end of the fruit, I usually just use the end of the sharp tip just to kind of carve it out. and then you'll be able to like carve out the little crevice at the tip of it. Okay, let's just wash the Moringa leaves, the Malunggay leaves in Tagalog. So just go like this. Let's clean up a bit. So I used to work at McDonald's when I was like younger, and I've learned that very important to clean as you go. Then you don't have to suffer at the end when everything is like a big mess. Let's mince the garlic and then the onion. So you want the onion to be more chopped and then the garlic to be more minced. So what I do is that leave the garlic or chop it a bit more before you put in the processor, and then the onion, like leave it more like as a bigger chunk, okay? So that will help you out. So you're not creating like a big like mush or like very watery like garlic or onion mixture, all right? Okay, so, all right, done. Okay, so for the ginger, you wanna julienne it, okay? So julienne means it's just like a long, thin, fine cut. And then, so I go like this like length, and then I do like really like thin slices. Kind of like this, yeah. Or even like thinner than that, like this. Okay? All right, but before you actually put it in, just make sure you kind of just like flatten it. Careful with the knife, but just flatten it a bit so that the ginger flavor will actually come out more. All right. Ooh, this one's a good cut. See, that's actually a perfect slice. All right, the papaya, we'll do half of it, okay? Okay, so it's gonna have like white seeds in it because it's still unripe. So just carve it out. Use your fingers or a spoon. And then just cut it. The size is pretty good, guys. Okay. So for the chicken, just cut it into bite-sized pieces, okay? All right, so prep's done. Let's start cooking, okay? Okay, so let's do high heat. Let's do olive oil. Let's do our aromatics, okay? Ginger. Oh, the aromatics are really hitting it. So we have the garlic, onion, and the ginger, okay? All right, so now let's put in, so let them savor together, all right? Okay, when the garlic and the onion starts to turn brown, then we can put in the chicken, okay? So I'm putting in the chicken thighs, then the chicken wings. Mix, mix, mix. So it gets covered with the aromatics, okay? Guys, I wish you can smell it. Like you could totally smell like the nice scent of ginger, okay? Okay, now we can put in some of the fish sauce, okay? Say around 2 tablespoons, around there. And if you don't have any fish sauce, then salt is fine as well, okay? Or you can also put in some soy sauce. Okay, and then put in the lemongrass, okay? Just cover it for a bit. When all the outside of the chicken is brown, Then we'll put in the broth, the chicken broth, okay? Then leave it in medium temperature, okay? I'm trying to get the sides as well. It has the ginger and the onion and the garlic in there. Okay, let's cover it. All right, so when it's starting to boil, you can put in your bouillon base cube in there, okay? It'll add more flavor as well to the broth, okay? And I'll just like kind of sprinkle it everywhere. Just mix it in. Sure you mix the bouillon. And we put in the green papaya, okay? So just around 10 more minutes until the green papaya cooks. All right, guys, we're gonna check now if the papaya is cooked. So just grab one of the papayas and then just use a fork. If it's soft, yeah, it's pretty soft right through the center, so it's cooked. So we're just gonna do the simple taste test just to make sure we have everything is good. I'm just gonna make sure if it needs more salt or pepper or any spices. All right, so all right, let's cheers. Very nice, very gingery. All right, so it has enough salt, pepper is fine, and the spice level is good. So I think we're good. Let's turn it off. Just let the residual heat cook through the moringa leaves, okay? You just grab the stem with one hand and then the other would just like kind of like take out the leaves out. Okay. If you leave some of the stem there, that's okay. Okay. And yeah, so most of the stem just kind of take out because they're going to be very fibrous to eat, so you don't want to be eating that. Just mix it up. And the residual heat will cook pretty much the moringa leaves, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. So there you go, all done. Oh man, wow. That is so good. Wow, it's so comforting, so enriching. The ginger really hits through. The lemongrass gives that like citrusy, fresh taste to it. And everything's just working so well. Cheers. Wanna try the chicken? And the moringa leaves. See, I didn't make it too spicy just because, you know, my dad and I will be eating this later. Let's taste the papaya. That's so good. Wow. Has a nice like earthy taste at the end from the papaya. It's not sweet because it's unripe, but it's not sour or anything. So it's just perfect. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you guys had fun. I myself had a blast, so thank you. And if you guys are enjoying my videos, please feel free to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and just remember, if I can savor it, so can you. All right, so thank you so much, and we'll savor later. Okay, so this is my dad. Say hi to everyone, pa.
Hello. How are you guys?
Look at the camera.
Oh,
All right, okay. All right, how is it? How does it taste like?
Good.
How?
Yeah, very good.
It's good?
And the soup is amazing.
Okay,
I'm
great.
cooking like this, but it doesn't I like what I'm cooking. This is the best
Aw.
that I can. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ma.
Thank you, Neil.
Okay. All right. There we go. All right, guys. So we're gonna go eat now. All right. Okay. Bye, Pa. Say bye. Okay. We'll savor later. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Savor later.
See you later.
Savor later.
See you later.